as someone who is building a business and working full time and understand being an entrepreneur on my own and working in the financial space, the big thing with finances is when we don't have a plan for our finances, it can create stress, right? Dr. Laura talked a little bit about it when in her business experience. But the thing is that a lot of times we go into business and we think we're just going to go into business and we're going to make money the same way we did at our job, right? We're going to get a biweekly check or weekly check, a monthly check, or whatever it is, and it's going to be able to cover everything. And the reality is we have to have a financial plan for our business and for our personal life when we go into business, because if we're not going to be dependent on that money, having a plan will give you the space to feel peaceful about it. Also, having a backup plan, right? And I talk to my clients about this a lot. If you don't have a solid 25K in cash you can touch, you don't have an emergency mask. You don't have anywhere to fall. It doesn't mean that if you only got 5,000, you're not on the right path, but having the goal to get there, to have it secure somewhere where you can touch it, need it, keep you going. 25,000 is enough in most cases to keep you going in life for at least for 3 to 6 months, right? And that's expenses, not income. But having a plan. The other thing is we go into business to make money. But don't forget to figure out how you're going to grow that money that you're making, how you're going to protect that money, and how you're going to keep moving forward. Because if you're constantly just reinvesting in the business, on business tools, activities, all the things which you should be doing in your business, you still have to be investing in the future of providing the protection for yourself so that maybe you're doing both right now, working full time and doing a job and you want to leave, but having a strategy to where you know you're going to replace your full time income and you're going to replace and cover all the costs for your business, including covering the costs for your employees and the people that are supporting your business. Because the one thing I always talk to people about, and the one thing I know for me is I'm not buying a job by building a business. I don't want to not work full time somewhere else to then be a slave to the business full time. I want to create the freedom, right? The idea is to be free when you have a business and to be the visionary and to have the things working without you having to always be the one doing the work.